is coffee. You can have ristretto, espresso, doppio espresso, lungo, americano, marocchino, cappuccino. S'acabó.
Yeah, and matcha latte, not an option.
Come on, guys. let's be serious.
Cappuccino after 11 or failing to inbound in 5 seconds.
I always say to my players, you know what experience is? And they say, no, coach. Experience is just all the bullshit you did and you're learning from. When Ritas plays BCL, I want them to win.
Who's like best hang?
Ay. You pain in the ass, huh? You're gonna pay for this.
Sveiki, aš esu Mantas Katleris ir jūs žiūrite TV3 laidą Paskutinę vakarienę, kur mes pasikviečiam svečią ir duodame jam jo pasirinktą paskutinę vakarienę. Lygis valgytų paskutinį kartą ir paskutinis pašnekovas būčiau aš. Šiandien turim labai ypatingą svečią ir aš tuoj pereisiu į anglų kalbą. Mano balsą užgarsins kažkokiu labai gražiu žemu užkimusiu balsu. Profesionalas, jūs manęs negirdėsit, girdėsit žmogus su gražiu balsu. O šiandien turime, turbūt trečią svarbiausią žmogų Lietuvoje po Seimo pirmininko ir prezidento, tai yra Žalgirio treneris Andrea Trinchieri. Trinchieri. I don't want to go too much on Italian names.
We start unfair because I understood 20% of your words.
Okay, that's 20, it's good.
But
it's a lot.
I have headache already.
But do you see similarities between Lithuanian and Italian language? Do you like? Is it like same?
Maybe
like, is it
after,
like a?
After some wine, I can see similarity.
Okay, after some wine, I'll take
but
it.
Like this, zero. I speak some languages. Okay, I'm not an anti-talent about languages, but I tried.
You're a man of the world.
I am somehow, but it's very, very difficult, and it's unique. It's a unique language.
We like to think it's one of the oldest languages in a sense that it's derived from Sanskrit, and it changed didn't much during thousands.
And you are a very proud country, so I understand that this makes you even more proud.
Yeah. We have few things we cling on, like basketball, our language, that we were first to gain independence from Soviet Union. So this is a few things that keep us going, you know. Because weather is not the selling point here.
The strongest thing in the world is motivations. If you have strong motivations, you can achieve everything.
Exactly. And I'm really glad you agreed to join our show.
Come on, man.
Was it
What's
the food?
too easy for you?
Tell me, was it the food? Yeah.
Wine, somebody that can smile like you, make us with good vibes. Was it?
Nice. First of all, I want to compliment you that you're a man that whatever he does, he puts care and attention like 100%. I've seen it in interviews and I've seen it here because in a year that we're having the show, never had so much care put into a menu.
But you contact me and you show me a very intriguing idea, okay? You know that in Rome, ancient Romans, all the big decisions were made in front of food. So we are living in a world that is very divisive. Politics, wars, crisis, everything is divisive. What can get us together? Food and wine.
Yeah, well, it could be sake as well.
I say wine because I'm coming from Italy, but could be everything. Could be gin, could be sake, could be whiskey, could be, but I like more the journey than the final destination.
Of course.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I believe that good food with good vibes can make your life better.
Yeah, it's like pirates say. The biggest treasure was the friends we found along the way.
Exactly.
Okay, so we can go to our menu. I will just...
Can I say something about that?
Yeah, of course.
Because this is your fault. This menu is your fault.
How?
Because you wrote a very clear email that you want that there is a story.
Yeah.
This is not just... I can come here and ask, okay, tuna tartare, this, that, and what will happen? Nothing.
Yeah.
So all the dishes has a story behind. And all these dishes are through all my life. And I remember every single moment about that dish is what happened, why. And because I like details, I try to match every dish with a different wine, because this boosts the taste to the next level.
This is something I have to learn about. It takes years to pair wine to food, I guess. No? It's easy?
Very easy.
Okay. I usually pair it with beer.
You have amazing beer here.
Yeah.
I love beer here, and I'm coming from 7 years in Germany, where brewery is at the next level.
In the second floor of your apartment building.
But here, the beer, wow.
When you think about, is it close to the actual Last Supper you would eat if you last meal?
Okay, when you said to me last meal, I thought, oh, this is a little bit creepy.
It is a little bit. It could be fun, but it could be creepy. Yeah, I can see how it's creepy.
But I wanted to share. So sometimes, or most of the time, for Italian people, a dinner, a lunch is an event. It's not just to survive. We have some lunch that lasts 4 or 5 hours. People dying, but they won't move from that table because there is a tradition, there are rituals, you know.
Yeah.
So I believe that it's really enjoyable, but should not be a stress. You understand?
But it cannot happen every day, though, right?
No, come on.
It's Saturday, Sundays.
Not even Saturday. It can happen one time every month.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Because there is too many things to do. But when you have, let's say, good friends or people that you love, people that you want to share with them something, what is the best way? You sit on a table, you talk about everything, and you have a journey in the journey. The food can be a journey, can be an experience. You know, one of my favorite guys is Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah.
Okay, I believe he is a life mentor, you know, how to enjoy life, the little things, you know. Go in a village on a mountain in south of Italy and
drinking snake whiskey.
Yeah, and drink with people that you don't know. And you're going to be enriched. You're going to go home with something more. You're going to evolve.
Would that be your retirement plan? Have you ever thought about it?
It's my plan now.
Yeah?
Not retirement. I'm living like this.
Okay.
I want to evolve. I want to learn something in every place I go.
Actually, how often do you think about Roman Empire? There was like a trend that every man thinks about Roman Empire like once a week or once a month. How often do you think about it?
I would say that every day.
Every day? Yeah.
So, for example, I was reading a newspaper, okay, that were talking about that how they are expanding La Via Baltica.
Yeah.
The highway from, let's say, Poland through Riga
and Tallinn, yeah.
Tallinn. And you know who made the Via Baltica?
The
Romans.
The Romans, yeah. It's even called Via Baltica.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, how fast do you want to eat when you sit down, usually?
It's your take.
Okay. I know Italians like to eat instantly, like bread, olive oil, no?
Let's say we go on a EuroLeague trip with the team, okay? So we have, in the hotel, we have lunch and dinner, and there is a buffet, you know? So you can choose salad, chicken, this, fish, and the difference is very clear. Tautvydas Sabonis will go with the dish, and basically will have a dish that is 10 layers of everything. It will take everything. Me and Max Menetti will try first the salad on one dish, eat the salad, put it on the side, then something. We don't mix. In Italy, you start with appetizers. There can be a salad or appetizer. Then you have a pasta dish. Then you have the main course. Then you have cheese. And then you have the dessert. So we like slow.
You're very slow, traditional. Is it because is it bad for digestion, or is it like something you're used to?
Because you are enjoying what you're doing.
Yeah. We eat like we
don't eat to survive.
Yeah,
we eat to enjoy.
We eat like it's our last meal every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we eat like we know there's all-inclusive Turkey resorts. And then there's
I know what you're talking.
Limited
It's a
salmon.
very good one.
Yeah, limited salmon and limited chicken.
So let's let it all.
Yeah, there's the chicken, salmon, watermelon,
And shrimps.
and
the
shrimps.
thing that they
on
attack the first,
on
all with
one-
the shrimps.
Yeah, on the same plate. Okay, so let's go to the menu you ordered. So again, I'm skipping the wines, but it's a great pairing. So your email was, "Hi Mantas, here we go. This is my choice for the last meal. First one, where everything started.
Yep.
King crab, butter and lemon served with wine." We will talk about it when we get it. I'm gonna just go through it. Second one is Italia, bellissima Italia, and Parmigiana di Melanzane.
Melanzane. Not bad. I gave you
Sorry,
a 7.2.
Okay, I'm gonna butcher some of them. Third one, less is more. Is less is more your applied to your life, or
Sometimes,
just-
not every day.
And less is more is linguini, alia, olio e peperoncino.
See, it's a bridge between Italy and Lithuania.
Okay, we will see how it's, because it's a pasta dish, linguini.
Yes.
Yeah? Alia, olio, it's a garlic, oil,
Chestnut.
Yeah, nice. And in some interview you called pineapple ananas. Is it Italian, ananas?
Ananas is typical Italian.
Oh, it's like Lithuanian.
I
as
know,
well.
we have something in common.
Yeah. It's good. We actually...
We are, you know what is two? Two is
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And in Italian, two is two.
I think we are descendants of Romans, actually.
We came more up to the
Some
north.
people think, yeah. And number 4, the main dish is the sea, my dream, my love, and dražen.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's scampi alla Busara. And the dessert is carpe diem, Andrea. Enjoy the moment. Is Zacher.
Zacher.
Never heard
It's
of it,
Deutsch.
sorry. It's Austrian, I think.
Yes, but in Austria they
Austrian or
speak Deutsch.
Yeah. Zacher, torte with unsweetened whipped cream. It's a very nice menu, and I'm eager to taste it. And actually, before we start, first one, just a couple of days ago on Instagram, I saw that Taste Atlas and some other major food sites posted that after like 12 years, Greek cuisine passed Italian cuisine as the number 1 cuisine. What do you think about it?
We are going to invade Greeks tomorrow.
Yeah, they don't have a strong army, so it won't be a tough fight. Do you think Italian is number 1?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I think that whatever comes from the Mediterranean is best food in the world. But not because we are better, because we have better ingredients and we have the sun.
Yeah, and you have the sun, and you have the traditions, and you have your mothers who can cook.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's start with king crab.
Kiekvieną sekmadienį 19:30 Mantas Katleris į paskutinę vakarienę kviečia žinomiausias ir įdomiausias Lietuvos asmenybės. Žiūrėkite per TV3.
So we have our first starter. It's crab leg, king crab, and we have had a bit difficulty to get them.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
It's okay. It's fun.
not true.
It's fun for us. It's a challenge. We actually ordered them from Latvia.
I didn't order it from Australia.
Yeah,
It's across
the
the
closest
border.
way. We had 5 days, so we did the best we can, and it said king crab on the box. We ordered 2 boxes, and it arrived, and we saw it's a spider crab. So just today, like 4 hours before filming this, we called every seafood place, and one had 1 giant leg of crab. So yeah, we got the crab, and it's with, as you want it, with butter.
Yes.
And we have burnt butter with yuzu.
Ooh.
It's like an Asian twist.
Oh, I like your chef is so creative.
Yeah.
I will try it.
Okay. Perfect.
Evolution. We talk about evolution, right?
Yeah, and we talked also about where everything started.
Yeah.
As you said.
So long story short, my dad is half American. Okay. He studied in the States and Harvard and all these things. So I'm a man of passion. Okay. whatever I do it with a lot of passion. Where my passion for food started. I was 10, 12, and my dad had the habit to take me to Stadio di San Siro, San Siro Stadium in Milano.
Yeah. Which team did you support?
Tell you the whole story.
Okay,
So every now it's not like this because you play only Sunday, and in winter time was 2:30 p.m. You had a game. So my dad was a supporter of Milan, and I was a supporter of Milan. And it was the whole package that really intrigued me. So we had brunch in the morning, American brunch. Then we went to the stadium 2 hours before because you had to get through. It's a lot, 70, 80,000 people. Watch the game, come back home, and he was a big fan of this dish. My father is not with us anymore, so this is a tribute for the great education and all the things he gave me. And he was doing this only on Sundays, only after Milan game, the salad or the crab. This is typical from the East Coast, he was living in Boston, okay? And this is typical Boston stuff.
Lobster and crab.
Exactly. Yeah. And I had to start from there because my idea of pairing events, happenings with food started there. And he was doing that. My mom was, and he is unbelievable cook. She does everything, but this where everything started.
Nice. So your start wasn't even Italian.
Exactly.
That's interesting. That's funny.
Yeah. And was something exotic because at that time, I have to say that the crab was coming from Kamchatka and was called chatka. Now the crab comes from Alaska.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called Alaska.
No, it's called king crab.
Yeah.
But it was really something that I can remember like I'm there in this moment. And I chose this white wine from Greece. Is a grape from Greece, Assyrtiko, because you need something with this food, with the fat of the butter, something mineral and something herbal. So whenever I go to the restaurant, especially here in Lithuania, they ask me, what do you want to drink? And I said, I don't know. First, let me choose what I'm gonna eat.
Yeah.
And then I wanna pair it. Because, for example, if you put here something stronger than this wine, you're gonna not taste the crab.
Did you went through a sommelier course, or
It's
it
all
comes naturally?
experience.
Yeah, you just trial and error.
Tried and be open to new stuff. Yeah. Whenever I can, I take the car and I go in some wine tasting.
Yeah.
Okay, in a small wine. I like not the mainstream. I like small wineries, family wine. They do not more than 10,000 bottles, and it's amazing for me.
So should we try Martina's dish? Yeah.
Please.
You just stick it in a sauce and drink some wine? Yeah. Hands or forks?
I believe we should start with the forks, and then we'll see. But it's very personal. Oh, Martina did a great job.
He had 4 hours for this, so. This is spongy.
I try everything.
The wine's so nice. Perfect. This is a life, really. This is what I've been telling to people. Food and drink.
So
if we were talking about your family, and you grew up in a very colorful background.
Melting pot.
Yeah, like a Netflix show.
Exactly.
Yeah, all cultures represented.
Yes.
So father was Italian-American.
Well, my father was the son of an Italian diplomatic that was working everywhere in Europe and in the world, that married a Kentucky woman.
Native
Kentucky woman
American.
that had a big ranch with a lot of,
Oh,
And my mom is from half Montenegro and half Croatian in Yugoslavia that then become Croatia.
What was the experience to grow up in such a multicultural family?
I will never forget the words of my grandmother. Said, 1 language, 1 man. 2 languages, 2 men. 3 languages, 3 men. And I was trying to maximize that because there is different cultures, different traditions in every country. And being able to be, I love this world, transversal. I don't want to be here or there. I want to be transversal. I want to touch whatever I can. I want to experience whatever I can. There is good things everywhere. There is bad things everywhere. And whenever you generalize, you make a mistake. But the experience of living in Italy, in former Yugoslavia, in the States, really shape my way of living.
What's the difference between your parents raising you, the style of your parents raising you, and you raising your boys? Is it different?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Because time has changed, the value has changed, and if I would educate my kids like my parents educate me, I would make a mistake.
Yeah.
And I know
what you're saying, yeah.
I learned very quickly that there doesn't exist a father or a mother that doesn't make mistakes. But if you are driven by love, you're going to try to make less mistakes. This is the main thing.
And you said that raising children is similar to coaching a basketball team.
Yep.
What skills do you apply? Like, what skills do you want your boys to have, like you apply to basketball players?
I want that my kids knows that whatever I do, even the toughest thing, is because I love them, because I care about them.
Yeah. Do they look at you like a basketball player who did something wrong when you tell them something? Yeah.
A little bit, of course, but especially when you interact with young people, the time that they will understand what you're doing is never the time you want. It will always have more time. They need more time to understand why you are doing things, why you are demanding this. But the only thing that can keep the bond strong is that they know that you care about them, about their happiness, about their success.
I think the explanation is very important. To explain everything.
It's true, but sometimes you don't have time to explain.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have time to only
or
to
you
do.
don't have the energy sometimes.
Exactly.
Yeah. The most thing I missed when I was growing up, the explanations. Because in the environment we grew up in Lithuania and Soviet Union, it was
it's
more
the same thing in Italy.
Yeah. It's just...
You are a couple of generations, okay? I'm like 4 generations. The thing is, you never questioned, like I never, how they're saying things to us. Because authority means, do this, you have to do it.
Yeah.
Now, if you choose the wrong words, the message doesn't go through.
Nice. Let's do something light and fun. Since you traveled a lot, have you ever counted how many countries you visited in your life?
No, but
no, it's
a good
decent.
number. Decent.
Yeah. More than women, or you don't have to answer that.
I won't answer.
Let's do a dream country. I give you some.
Ooh.
Yeah, and we decide on a dream country where we want to live in a dream world. So I just give you one, like a thing, and you say which country has it the best.
Go ahead.
It's simple.
Shoot.
Yeah. Obvious one, cuisine.
Italy.
Italy. Mm-hmm. Okay. I will not argue there. The weather. It cannot all be Italy. I'm just...
Lithuania. You want to come with me then?
No.
We go there and we cry a little bit?
There's Spain, there's Greece, there's, I don't know, African countries. Do you like the heat?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm a sea guy. I would say weather.
I know...
Florida.
Florida, nice. Because I know Italy can get also depressing in winter. Like,
Definitely, yes.
Yeah.
Especially where I come from, Milano.
yeah. It's like rainy and gray.
It's very similar to here.
Yeah.
It's not so cold. Maybe we see the sun shine a little bit more on some days, but
We have 5 hours a month of sunlight, usually, in December and in January. Did you know that?
don't tell me that.
5 hours.
I have to drink
in
to
a month.
forget.
Sports. Which country sports would you take? Like national teams?
National team?
Yeah, national teams. Soccer, basketball, all together. Which country would you like?
Lithuania, 100%.
More? Really?
The love you have for your flag, for
Yeah.
your country, is unbeaten.
That's very
Only
nice to hear.
Serbia.
Yeah. Do you know there are like biggest enemies and
I know.
who hate each other?
I know.
Yeah. Scenery, the nature. Which country would you choose?
Croatian islands.
Okay. So it's southern part, like
Yes, southern part of
yeah,
Croatia.
like next to
There are
Dubrovnik.
3,000
Yeah.
small islands, and
Okay. So you just would like to like sit down on the bay and fish.
yeah.
Very noble thing to do.
My perfect scenery is sit down on the porch, looking at the bay, drinking a good glass of wine, and enjoying the moment.
Which country's men would you choose? Usually I would ask women, but I would like to your opinion, like who's like best hang, you know?
You are trying to put me in troubles, and it's fair, okay? So to hang out with some Italians,
Yeah.
you're gonna have the best fun of your life.
Yeah? So
Okay.
Italians, definitely.
No, because
Okay.
I believe that the mission of everyone should be take the best out of any person you meet. I believe if you're able to stop the flow of alcohol, even the Lithuanian guys can be very, very funny and you can enjoy it. But you have to put a limit before you start fighting.
Yeah, you have to be an alchemist. Actually. Yeah.
Exactly. I like it very much.
Yeah, you
Bravo.
have to count how much do you want your friend to drink,
Yeah.
and yourself as well. Yeah,
But
we have a slim line between we're having the best time of our lives, and I'm gonna ruin someone.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw things that I would never forget. But you know what the story that I believe that you can have fun with everybody if you have this great gift that is empathy.
Let's move on to the second course, which is Parmigiana di Melanzane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kiekvieną sekmadienį 19:30 Mantas Katleris į paskutinę vakarienę kviečia žinomiausias ir įdomiausias Lietuvos asmenybės. Žiūrėkite per TV3.
So we have again Parmigiana di Melanzane.
Bravo.
Yeah, I'm getting there. So what's special about this dish? Because you mentioned Italia, bellissima Italia.
Nothing special, but here in this you have Italy. You have the sun of the tomatoes. You have aubergine or eggplants, that is typical from south of Italy, and you have the mozzarella. And the special thing that every family has a different recipe for this. But if I have to close my eyes and think something Italia, it's Parmigiana di Melanzane. And this is one of my favorite food because it's very vegan, it's very without meat, without fish, and the very interesting thing that you can serve this, there are restaurants that serve this as an appetizer, as a main course.
I can see that, yeah.
And basically is transversal.
It has the calories. I mean, if you want to live on it, like if you want to go on a boat trip for 2 days, you can just take this food and you can, and you'll be fine.
And it's when you put it in the mouth, and you really taste the south of Italy. It's sunny.
Okay, let's try it. For me, it looks like a lasagna instead, eggplant instead of pasta. Yeah.
What you're saying is not crazy.
Not insane.
I know that Martinez was really scared about this dish, and I know that he asked a lot of Italians, and everybody has his own recipe. You feel the tomatoes? How?
Wow.
You see how your mouth is full of taste, and there's no meat, there's no fish.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to have
it's like
so much personality in a dish without meat.
It's like a very like fresh pizza. When you feel the cheese first, and then instead of flour you feel the eggplant, which is not overcooked.
Exactly.
Which is perfect.
Great. Bravo, Martinez.
Martinez is the star of the show, really. So nice. Everyone's inspired by like 90s Bulls and Phil Jackson and Michael Jordan.
Bravo.
And I heard you quoting Pistons, early 90s Pistons, like Chuck Daly, the Bad Boys.
Yep.
Is it because you're like more interested in an underdog story, or maybe you feel like an outsider in basketball?
No.
No?
I really consider my job as a coach, as a chef. So you give me ingredients. Maybe some of them I never tried. Some of them are very spicy, salty, very bitter, very sweet. And I have to manage to put together with the ingredients you gave me the best possible dish. So I was in love with the Bulls. Scottie Pippen is one of my favorite players. Okay, I won't say Michael because... But being able to win titles, going opposite way, with a bad boy mentality, with being so physical, being so dedicated, so committed to deliver one way of basketball, to me it's another way to be very successful. So, and I believe that everybody can have that mindset to be tough, to be a great teammate, to play team basketball. Everybody, because it's not that you don't depend on talent. If you're Michael Jordan, you have to play like Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan is one. I see a lot of more Bill Laimbeers than Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I can do a dessert or I can do a main course.
Okay, the next bit we're gonna do is fun. I know we have you Italians have like a lot of rules about food and what you can do and cannot do. Food language. We Lithuanians, we don't look at food as seriously, but we look at basketball very seriously. So I'm gonna give you two situations.
I already love it. You are amazing.
I'm gonna give you two situations in food and in basketball, and you're gonna tell us which one is the worst. Pineapple on pizza versus unnecessary fouling with 5 team fouls already. Which is a bigger sin?
Pineapple on pizza.
Pineapple. Okay, nice. Breaking spaghetti.
Ananas on pizza, we can say, right?
Ananas on pizza, yeah. Breaking spaghetti, or opposition gets 3 offensive rebounds in one attack and then scores a 3-pointer.
I kill both.
So it pisses you off equally.
Equally.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. For me.
And equally a lot.
Yeah. For me as a basketball fan, when the just opposition keeps getting offensive rebounds and then a 3 at the end, this is like the worst.
I can feel that.
Yeah.
It's the worst for me too.
Ketchup on pizza or pasta, just plain ketchup from a can, or losing a game at home, which pisses you off more?
Losing again at home.
Yeah.
And I
More
tell you why.
serious.
Because a lot of people with whom I'm working now did ketchup on pasta. So I have to forgive them.
Yeah, you have to deal with it. Yeah. Okay. Cappuccino after 11 or failing to inbound in 5 seconds?
Cappuccino after 11.
Okay. Coffee to go in a paper cup or failing to pass mid-court in 8 seconds?
Failing to pass mid-court.
Yeah?
No-
Coffee in
no
paper
brainer.
cup is okay,
If
yeah?
the coffee is good, you can survive.
Okay, nice. And all those syrup coffees, because I know Italians are very strict about the coffee.
Very strict.
Yeah, but do a lot of Italians now drink like syrup coffees, like pumpkin spice latte and stuff like that? Or it's still a taboo in Italy?
I don't even know what is it.
Okay, that's an answer.
I will never know. Coffee is coffee. You can have ristretto, espresso, doppio espresso, lungo, americano, marocchino, cappuccino. S'acabò.
Yeah, and matcha latte, not an option.
Come on, guys. Let's be serious.
Matcha latte is an insult to Japanese and Italian.
Exactly. Bravo.
Okay. Skipping a shot of limoncello after dinner or missing an easy layup?
Missing a lazy layup.
Yeah, it's a bigger sin.
I can survive
skip.
without limoncello.
Okay. Drinking white wine with red meat or your star player gets 5th personal foul immediately after you let him in to finish the game?
I'm very happy that I met you because you did a very good job. The thing is that now there are some white wines. This is a white wine we're drinking that can stay together with the red meat. So definitely your star players with 5 fouls is a no-go.
Worse. Okay, yeah. Does it happen to you? Like when you go, you do this, we have 3 minutes left, we are 1 point behind.
Of course, yes.
And then
of course, yes.
Straight first attack and...
Offensive foul.
Yeah.
Of course, yes.
Changing ingredients in a traditional recipe versus fouling a opposition shooter on a 3-point attempt.
Changing ingredients is totally fine.
Yeah.
I like it. I like evolution. I like being creative. Fouling the shooter, not good.
Yeah. This is a second thing that pisses me off the most, is the fouling. It's like, just choose your trajectory. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to hit.
You know basketball.
I'm more into national team. I watch every national team game.
Really?
Yeah, Žalgiris I don't miss as well. In Lithuania, you probably know, if you're not from Vilnius, you watch every game of Žalgiris as well. This is like a national team to us, Žalgiris, unless you're a Rytas fan. So,
But for example, I don't understand this. Okay, we have rivalry with Rytas, but when Rytas plays BCL, I want them to win. This will make Lithuanian basketball better.
Me too.
When I play against them, of course, they are the enemy.
Yeah, but Rytas fans see it as like Cervena Zvezda fans do not support Partizan in EuroLeague.
But you cannot compare. There is life and death.
I know what you're saying.
Really,
for me, it's a bit silly, yeah, but...
No, but I believe Lithuania is too small to be divided.
Yeah.
When Lithuanian basketball, it's a treasure of this country. We have to do whatever we can to support it.
Yeah.
When Lietuvai wins in Valencia.
Yeah, should be a festival for all Lithuanians. Yeah. It's strange, right? We just lost to Mažeikiai and now a victory in Valencia. Basketball is a wonderful thing.
Definitely, yes.
Yeah. And the last one, cheering your friend with a wine of glass and not looking him in his eyes against losing a game when you were ahead by 22 at halftime. Which is a bigger sin? In Italy.
One thing is being disrespectful. The other thing is being stupid.
Nice. Did you know that this same rule applies in Lithuania? You always have to like look in his eyes. And we also have a couple another rules. We never greet people in doorway.
The door. Man,
you don't have that, no?
No, we don't have, but they taught me here.
Yeah.
So
I don't know why, but...
And they always said, what they did wrong.
Yeah. You have to...
The door.
Or you come in, or I go out.
Exactly. Yeah. And I like it.
Yeah. And you never pour a bottle of wine?
Never.
Like
this is also in Italy.
Oh, okay.
You know why?
No.
Ay. Because like this, you were pouring poison.
Oh, okay.
So
like,
you had poison in your ring.
Yeah.
And you were doing like this.
Oh, that's nice. That's historical. Very cool. Okay. Let's move on to the third one.
Yeah.
Third dish, it's called linguini aglio, olio e peperoncino.
Aglio, olio, peperoncino. You were very close.
Okay, 90%.
So that was my gift to Lithuania. This is the bridge. You have a lot of dishes with the chestnut that I love. Okay, and this is one very traditional dish in Italy. The thing that it's always, I don't like to go and have food that you pay 200 euros. The cost of this dish is 0.50 euros. But you can really taste a very good dish. And this is the dish that students do at midnight after coming home when all restaurants are closed. And it's to stay together. It's called midnight spaghetti, okay? And you always have chestnut at home, you always have olive oil in Italy, and you have always chili.
Yeah.
So 3 ingredients. Then Martinez adds some cheese that is very creative, some Parmigiano.
The cheese doesn't
You can. But this is something that I believe you can really do also in Lithuania because it's very tasty.
Yeah.
It's very Italian, okay. You need olive oil, you need garlic, chestnut, you need chili, petrazzole.
Yeah,
Petrazzole, va bene, dai. And that's it.
Yeah, and it's like bread and butter. It's just as simple as that.
Exactly.
Nice. Let's try the pasta. Actually, we grew up on pasta was like a Lithuanian food. We ate a lot of pasta, and I used to eat it with. I know it's probably a sin, but I used to eat it pasta with sour cream.
Why you are stabbing me?
This was my preference.
Sour cream and tomato ketchup. Come on. You are not allowed to use the knife with pasta. Ooh, very spicy. Bravo, Martinez. Ooh, we're gonna drink a lot of this good wine.
It's so good.
Hey,
it's very good.
That you don't lie. If you don't like it, you say I don't like it.
I like it. Spicy is not my middle name, but I really
it's mine.
love this. Yeah. No, it's yours. It's not Benedict. No, Andrea Benedict.
No.
Do you really have a middle name?
No, I don't have.
No.
Yes, I have. It's Alexei.
Alexei, a bit Russian.
Because my mom loved Tolstoy.
Okay. I'll allow it. It's very good. Wow. I cannot comprehend that I can make this in my kitchen at 12 p.m.
Yes, and it's 10 minutes.
For ingredients?
10 minutes, 4 ingredients.
Wow. It's very good.
Less than €1.
So that's why it's you said less is more.
Exactly.
Let's talk about Lithuania a little bit.
Yes, please.
Is there anything you like here more than like in Italy, except basketball? Did you find something like you didn't expect? I know you knew about Lithuanian players like Arvydas Sabonis and other ones. Yeah,
my idol.
Yeah, and you met him long ago, but you celebrated met him on his 60th birthday.
Yes,
not too long ago, and you're working with his son.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how did you imagine Lithuania before coming here to work, and what do you like the most here?
I like this question because I'm going to tell you one of my pillars of my lifestyle. Whenever I go in one place, I am not driven by my expectation. I go there and I try to embrace the place, the tradition, and the culture. One thing that I found here is the love for your country. It's unbeaten, and it's amazing. When they sing the anthem,
oh, I love our anthem.
Young people, old people, women, men, kids, everybody's there with, we say, the heart in their palms. Mm-hmm. And being so patriotic, being so Lithuania-driven, for me is a great plus. I love it. I love it. And this is the reason that I tried always to give a role to my Lithuanian players, to push them to go out of the shell, to be important for Žalgiris.
That's very nice. That's very nice, yeah. And I think people notice that.
I'm trying hard. Sometimes I have to face a cultural problem that for me is the biggest limitation to the growth of Lithuanian basketball, is the fear of the mistakes. And it's coming from years of Russian domination, Soviet Union, where, you know, I always cannot split my coaching job from knowing the history of the place. So for many years, you were not allowed to be Lithuanian. You were not allowed to think in Lithuanian. In schools, you had to speak Russian. And this whatever you do has consequences. And now I would love to have Lithuanian players with a lot of personality showing I can do this. You know, being the main actor. But being the main actor has costs, has expenses. Because to be a star, you need to cope with your mistakes. I believe that we have to shift a little bit in Lithuania how we build players. We have great executions, but in your job, for example, you need creativity. Sure. You need to, don't be afraid to make a mistake to learn how to do one thing.
Yeah.
You cannot always execute.
And you have to understand that sometimes this mistake is in public. And
exactly.
This is a hard thing, yeah.
And you have to say,
yeah,
I fucked up.
Yeah.
I raised the hand in front of 15,000 people. I'm the guy that made a mistake. But these mistakes are gonna make me grow. I'm gonna be better the next time.
Yeah.
And this is something that I'm trying to work on. Not easy.
Did you notice anything funny about what we do as Lithuanians? Like funny things on a daily basis are just like, why do you put ketchup on pasta? Why do you do this? Was there like any funny things, you know, it just like makes you smile that we do?
I once won't put funny in the same sentence with Lithuania. You are very serious. You are very calm, at least. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you are very cold. But I believe if you're able to go in a circle of trust, penetrate the circle of trust in front of a good glass of some good alcohol, you can reach peaks that you won't reach with anybody else.
Yeah, then you're friends for life. Yeah. Then you're in. It's like mafia, really.
Yeah.
If you just get through the shell.
We put the blood together and
we hug it out.
Exactly.
And then we go smash someone.
Exactly. But you know that we all spoke about mafia. You know, mafia is a word that everybody knows in every language. But you know that mafia didn't start like a criminal institution, but like a social thing.
Yeah, it was.
Because everybody thinks about Italy like the country we see now. Lithuanians is more united than Italians. We had Italy gathered together in 1861, started, okay? Before 1861, it was 50 different states.
Yeah, it's like a Holy Roman Empire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You had the church, you had Gran Ducato di Toscana, you had small state, big state, and everybody was thinking about themselves. So for the South, poor, the local boss was taking care of the needs of poor people.
Mm-hmm.
Giving a
because
job.
Government couldn't take care of
Because
them.
it was too far from the government. So mafia was a social thing. And why is it so difficult to erase mafia? Because it's a social thing.
Yeah. It's a culture. It's a
cultural thing.
Yeah.
So I have to go against who's giving me a job, a house, food to put on the table for my kids. Man, you know, this is the different. Italy is so complicated.
It is. But the history is Italy's been complicated since like 400 BC.
Bravo, bravo.
Yeah. What's the most Lithuanian person? Like, if you have to create a Lithuanian, what's a Lithuanian person you know, like that is most stereotypical Lithuanian?
Everyone.
Everyone's. So you say everyone's the same.
One Lithuanian that doesn't care about Lithuania.
Okay, that's nice to hear.
Of course, all the generation will go through the fire.
Yeah.
And I just learned that I always put the example of Jan Palach.
Yeah.
You know, and there is a Jan Palach in Kaunas too, that burned himself against the Soviet domination. So this says everything to me.
Actually, I agree with you because we like to think we're divided because people like support different political parties. But you know, you don't have to love government to love your country. I like to think that we Lithuanians are still just like unite when, and we see that when a national team plays. Like we still, everyone loves Lithuania.
You're gonna decide then if you put this in the show or no, but nowadays politics is just yelling the thing.
Everyone wants to hear?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's something that I will never do. One thing that you have to know, that you have a strength that not many countries has. You are united under your flag. And this is the thing that is going to save you.
It's very nice to hear, Coach Andrea. I'm pretty sure the viewers will appreciate it as well.
I don't say that for the viewers. I felt that.
Okay. Can we finish up with a stupid game?
Please.
I'm going to tell you a word, and you say if it's a basketball player or a Lithuanian dish. All right? Are you comfortable? You think you're good at that?
I want to smooth a little bit my tongue.
Okay. We'll see how you're familiar with our culture already.
Yeah.
It's been what? How many months?
11.
11. Oh, yeah. You came here like January 1st or something, yeah?
Bravo.
Yeah. So, Cepelinas.
Come on, man.
You need harder.
Let's go to the next one.
Okay. Kastinis.
Kastinis.
Yeah. Basketball player or
food.
Yeah. Do you know the food?
No.
No? It's like sour cream with butter. Like
okay.
50-50. And it's very good on like
potatoes.
Boiled potatoes. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Potatoes with thyme.
Thyme, yeah. Bravo.
Yeah. Gustas.
Not a basketball player.
He's a basketball player.
Who? Yes.
Gustas.
Bravo.
Gustas.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Bravo. Yes.
Žalgiris player, former Žalgiris player. Yeah. Šakotis.
Your panettone. This is a Lithuanian panettone.
Yeah. Polish Lithuanian panettone.
Yeah. They say German roots. On Šakotis.
It's called like Bankuchen, something like that.
Bravo.
Yeah. No, we own it. Šakotis.
Like it.
Yeah, you don't like it?
Nope.
I'm not a fan as well. We just like buy it. I think
it's a gift.
Okay, my theory is there's only one. There's only one šakotis in Lithuania.
Idiotas.
When we just keep giving it to other people. I think this is the same šakotis, one šakotis, and we just travels between
This is
people.
amazing. This is amazing. I
This
love
is
it.
my theory.
Yes.
Šalenga.
Come on, man. Great player. Love him.
Yeah, Dainis Šalenga. You know,
I love him.
He started as a handball player.
I know.
He was a handball player.
And he was a
16.
weird player. Very,
Yeah.
very difficult to guard.
Yeah. Šaltiena.
Not a player.
Not a player, yeah. It's like a dish. It's like a jello dish with meat inside. Do you imagine the idea?
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
We have
yeah.
something similar in Italy.
Okay. Skilendis.
It's a player, but I don't know what player is
No,
it.
it's not a player. It's our salami. It's like a big sausage, round sausage, and it's like smoked cured meat, and you just cut it.
All
and
your
put it
salami
on.
are smoked.
Yeah, yeah. We just smoke it.
And I don't like it for this reason.
Yeah. 3 more. Zrazas.
Have no clue.
Okay, this is a very traditional food. It comes from Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. It's like our chicken Kiev.
Chicken Kiev, I know.
Yeah, it's similar. Like it's covered with like a big piece of meat, and inside it's like vegetables and
Cheese. No
sometimes
cheese?
it could be cheese. Yeah. So it's zraza. You should try it. It's very nice. Yeah. Okay, yuca. Yeah, it's hard. It's a hard one. Yeah.
Pain in the ass, huh? You're gonna pay for this.
Yeah. Okay, yuca. I can tell you, it's a blood soup.
No, don't like it.
Not a fan. Okay, and kisielius.
Not a player.
It's actually a trick question. It's both. It's a drink we drink on Christmas Eve, like starchy drink, and it's Laimonas Kisielius, a basketball player.
Where he played.
I don't actually know.
And you have 15 minutes, you don't even know.
Yeah, it's a trick question anyway. Okay,
now
it was
we're
fun.
raising the level. Now I'm gonna go against you because this is unfair.
Okay, if you want, we're gonna cut this out.
Come on.
Okay, it was fun. Let's go to the fourth dish.
Kiekvieną sekmadienį 19:30 Mantas Katleris į paskutinę vakarienę kviečia žinomiausias ir įdomiausias Lietuvos asmenybės. Žiūrėkite per TV3.
Would you call it a main dish?
Yeah, I would
Yeah?
call a main dish. Yeah, agree.
So this is scampi alla buzara.
Yes.
And does it translate to...
Buzara is the name of the recipe. It's basically from Croatian shores.
Oh, now I see why it's my love and Dražen.
Exactly.
Did he introduce you to this dish?
No, it was like this. My life was, when I was young, a kid, I was living and studying in Milano. The day the school ended, usually it's around the 15th of June, we pack our stuff and go for 3 months to live in Croatia. After the last day of school, car or plane, travel to Trieste with a plane or with a car. And that was not Croatia, it was Yugoslavia. And was the late 70s, early 80s. And I was going there. My day was basketball or at the sea. I was just started to be in love with basketball and I was going to the playground. And everybody was talking about this devil, Dražen. And I said, who's Dražen? And there were stories that that then I understood it was the truth. He was playing for Cibona and he was hiring 2 students from the sports university to play 1 against 2, full court, every day. So legends about this unbelievable player. You had Sabas,
Yeah.
they had Dražen. And I'm a sea guy, I love the sea, I found my peace at the sea, in the middle of the sea on a boat. For me is my peace of my heart, of my soul. And there the special dish from that area that was buzara, that is the scampi cooked in this sauce of tomato, that it's something that the taste I will never forget. Falling in love for basketball with this god of basketball was Dražen, scoring 60,
So
50.
it was the same experience of,
Yes, exactly. So
when you were like 15, 16?
Exactly, 12,
best
13,
years?
and he was, this guy scoring 60, 70 points. You know, this player, doing things that nobody did before. I would say that every country needs an idol. You had Sabonis, that was the Lithuanian heart against the big Soviet Union, playing for Žalgiris, winning the title against CSKA. Okay? And former Yugoslavia that had a lot of players in that ages, but Dražen was Dražen. And if you ask every big player from that region who is the best, they will all say Dražen Petrović.
Since he accidentally died in a car crash, do you think it added to the myth, to the legend?
Yeah, but what he was doing on the court, unmatched.
How do you see that
he was Steph Curry 20 years ahead.
So I only saw his highlights. I was too young.
I saw him playing live. It was.
What do you think about seeing sports people as your idols? You think it's all right?
No.
Or should we idolize poets, writers, historians, scientists, or it's okay to idolize sports people?
I don't believe it's okay to idolize.
In general?
In general.
Okay.
Because my goal in my life is to be the best version of myself. I don't want to be like somebody else, but I can get inspiration in order to be the best version of myself.
Okay, why didn't we find any red meat in your last meal?
Because I'm a sea guy.
Yeah? You don't, red meat is not your...
I love red meat, don't take me wrong, but I wanted something that is part of my life. I wanted something that is tied to basketball. And this is tied to my basketball love.
Yeah, that's a nice story. And when did you discover Arvydas Sabonis? How old were you?
That years with Dražen.
Yeah.
They were the most dominant.
Yin and yang?
Most dominant players. But, when you think about Sabas, you think about this giant. But he was not playing like a giant. He was playing he was poetry in motion. His instincts were something that I never saw and I will never see.
I remember one of the basketball people from USA said that I always thought, what would Sabas be if he went to NBA at the right time, wouldn't get the injury? And he said, now I see, he would be like Nikola Jokic. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah? With that?
With some, I would say, 10 centimeters more.
Yeah.
And he was a dominant athlete when he was healthy. He was shooting the ball, passing the ball. Yes. I believe that Nikola Jokic, that is a genius, is the closest player to Sabas.
Okay, let's try this. And we will not go far away from NBA, as it's important for us. It's very nice. So this is a Croatian dish?
Croatian and from Venice, all the same area.
It's very nice. We were talking about NBA and
Yes.
I follow a lot of NBA stuff. And
Me too.
I get a lot of basketball clips on my social media. This is one good thing about social media.
Agree.
Algorithm is I like algorithm.
Me too.
Yeah.
Makes your life easier.
Yeah, and two main differences are they're always showing coaches yelling in EuroLeague and coaches being calm in USA, and also crowds, the fans, the ultras, being mental in Europe and just simple in Why do you think these such differences? Because it's not like Americans don't care about sports. They care probably even more than Europeans. They support their own teams. Why are coaching so different, and why are fans so different?
For the coaching, I can give you a very clear answer, and I have no doubts that it's like this. NBA is a players' league, is a players-driven league, is a business league. They have to produce business. They have to produce money. The show is the most important thing.
Yeah, entertainment part.
Entertainment part, and this, say, you can find a good coach. You cannot find a star player. This is the main thing. So, coaches knows that they depend on the players they have, and they cannot get in conflict with them.
Yeah. So
they're different. There are some coaches that has a lot of, I would say, authority in the club. Some others that have less. But it's like everywhere else. You have good organization, you have young organizations, you have so-so organization. So I know that all the teams that wins have great authority in the coaching job. Still, it's the sentence that sometimes you hear in Europe is, or me as a coach or him as a player, doesn't exist in the NBA.
You probably been noted that the viewership of NBA is going down really for the last couple of years. It's because of people say that too many threes, not enough for strategy. What's your opinion?
My opinion is that the game took a turn that I don't like, because the rules doesn't let you play defense, and I believe that playing good defense is a show. It's like making a dunk, and they lost a little bit the handle on de-evolution, not evolution, the de-evolution of the game. It's too oriented on three-point shot, less contact. There is a reason because I love the bad boys. Michael Jeffrey Jordan is Michael Jordan because of the Bulls. Because he hated so much to be knocked down every time. You know the Jordan rules. If Michael drives, he has to be on the floor. And he was so competitive, he hired a personal coach to become stronger, to absorb the contact, and he defeated the Jordan rules. He defeated the Pistons with that game where the Pistons left the court before the end. Okay.
Isaiah Thomas didn't shake
Bravo, you know everything. So I believe this is getting the game to the next level.
You think there's a rule they could change to get the basketball more interesting?
I believe it's how you interpret the contact. Now it's all offensive oriented, all offensive minded. You cannot touch. Guys, there are some contacts that are legal. And I believe people want to see some tough actions. The best non-athlete player all time is Larry Joe Bird.
Yeah, exactly. Brady Manick.
So,
do you see the resemblance with working with?
Okay, it's a long way, but I saw
it's a long shot.
It's a long shot, but I believe that in that time, playing so physical, so giving the chance to defense to stop you. Now they don't have the chance, and this is the reason why they come to play EuroLeague, and they say, "What is this? They are killing me here."
And Giannis Antetokounmpo, I saw a quotation. He said, "If the pay is right, I would play in Europe. I like the strategy. I like the game." Do you think EuroLeague could ever compare in viewership with NBA in like the next 10,
I didn't
20
finish.
years?
The problem is not only the three-point shooting, not only the thing that offensive players are a little bit protected. It's also about how the society is changing. Now, and I say this because I know with my kids, everything is through highlights.
Yeah.
Why
Social media,
why I had to
20-second
watch
clips. Yeah.
2 hours and 30 minutes of a game if I can see the condensed version of 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So the total viewers of a game are less, but the highlights are 10 times more.
Yeah. I like the EuroLeague. They put like the whole game highlights is 1 minute 50 seconds plus, and interviews included.
Exactly.
So just show you a 3-point shot, a dunk, and
a block shot, and that's it. Finito. And then we are very happy for the win.
Yeah. Okay. That's nice. Okay, let's finish this up and let's go to the dessert. So good.
And this is the most important thing.
I know it gets straight into your ass. This part. This part. We came to dessert, which is zacher.
Zacher torte.
Torte actually in Lithuanian tortas. It's the same.
Small world.
Yeah. And it's Italian.
Torta.
Oh, torta.
Yes.
We're
Torta sacher.
one and the same. And you asked for unsweetened cream, whipped cream.
Yes.
Yeah. And the wine, this wine is a substitute for the wine you wanted.
Mamma mia, you really shocked me.
I'm glad you liked it. So what's the story behind the dessert?
Okay, first, I want to say that I'm not a dessert guy. I love tiramisu, but I prefer to end my dinner with some cheese. So
Cheese and some like jam.
Bravissimo.
Yeah, and nuts,
Fig.
maybe. Fig, yeah.
Okay, or some
honey?
papaya, honey, but not too sweet. But let's say that because I wanted that you know some stories, okay?
Yeah.
So we're going back to 1990, May 1990. My dad was teaching me how to live, and we were going to all the Champions League finals, traveling to see the game.
Football Champions League.
Football League Champions League. So, and that was the years of the great Milan. So the year before, we went to Barcelona, Milan Steaua, 4-0, 85,000 fans from Milano traveling to the Camp Nou in Catalonia. Great game, great experience, great food. We went to one of the best seafood restaurants that I still remember whatever I ate 35 years ago.
How was it called? Nacional?
No, Botafogo.
Okay. Okay. I thought I'm going to surprise you with
1989.
Yeah,
okay?
89. All right.
So
we were, wow.
the year after, Milan qualified for the Champions League final against Ajax. And it was in Vienna. And in Vienna there is the Hotel Sacher, very famous hotel because of this, the Sacher torte. And they serve it exactly like this.
Yeah?
The torte with unsweetened whipped cream.
Do they have those little flowers?
No. But the smell
Okay.
is exactly the same. And we went there, we won 1-0, goal of Frankie Rijkaard, okay.
Oh, against his own?
Bravissimo.
Yeah.
We suffered the whole game, and then he was able to make that goal. And I will never forget the life lesson my dad gave me. Were years where we were winning in Italy, winning in Europe, and he said, enjoy the moment because you never know when this is gonna end.
Exactly. I'm envious for people who had like meaningful talks with their dads. Like enjoy the moment. My dad just said, okay, I'm taking the VCR and and the television. In Lithuania, when I speak like with my friends, our dad's talks, like there's nothing to remember. You know, it's like.
My dad was not very present in my life. He was a workaholic. He was leaving early in the morning, coming late at night, traveling all around Europe. He was a very good businessman. Graduated at Harvard, very good culture, very good education. But he had lessons to give me for the life, because he lived everywhere during the Second World War, living in Prague, in Las Palmas, in Edinburgh, in Rome, in Boston, in Panama.
Yeah.
And, I believe that I always say to my players, you know what experience is? And they say, no, coach. Experience is just all the bullshit you did and you're learning from. But because that was also his education, because he was traveling, going to schools and not having a very loving family in terms of showing love.
Yeah.
They still love him, but showing love. So he tried to add
in
to
physical,
exactly
like,
physical
love. Yeah.
I believe he never said to me, "I love you," but sometimes action speaks louder than words.
Yeah, I think by bringing you to like Champions League final.
Yes.
So why do I have to say it? I'm bringing you to the most important time of my life.
Exactly.
I'm making you a part of it. So
yes. And
it's implied. Yeah.
And another story was that he had the season ticket for Milan, and also for Inter. That is the other Milan. And I said, "But Dad, we are supporting Milan. Why we go?" Because we love sport, we go to see Milan win, and we go to see Inter lose.
That's nice, yeah. Or he could be like 50 Cent, he buys all the seats, and then Inter plays in an empty stadium.
Exactly. That's a good one. Let's try this.
Okay.
Wow.
And you tell me
Memory.
how close it is it to the 89 cake?
I'm sitting at the Hotel Sacher.
Yeah. It's a very specific cake.
Yeah.
It specifically has apricot jam,
Bravissimo.
not like any different jam. And
It goes perfect match with chocolate.
yeah, wow, it's a great cake. In Lithuania, you have to order it 48 hours before you want to eat it. We found a place in Vilnius, yeah, makes this. So nice.
Can I say ačiū for inviting me and having this great dinner?
Oh, ačiū.
I hope it's not my last meal,
No.
but it tastes like the last meal.
And how's the substitute drink?
Perfection.
It's very good.
You need something.
I want to finish with some music. What do you think? Some Italian-Lithuanian music?
Prašau.
Yeah. We actually, as a nation, stole a lot from from Italian.
A lot.
Yeah, we ate pasta, pizza, and we.
Yes, pizza with ananas, but no
Yeah.
problem.
It's
I'm
not
gonna-
a
I'm gonna
usual
forgive
thing.
you.
Yeah, it's Hawaiian pizza.
Yes,
it's not
but it's
called
still something to
Kaunas pizza.
be forgiven.
No, our version of pizza is like 50 ingredients. Have you ever went to like Kaunas pizzeria where it's like
Yes.
12 ingredients and doesn't make even sense?
No, I just know that you put chicken on the pizza and something
Yeah.
that we cannot do.
Yeah. There was a time like 70s, 80s, 90s when our music was like get the melody from someone else and then we make
then
up
put
words,
your Lithuanian words.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put on some Lithuanian hits
Okay.
and you try to recognize
You challenge
which Italian song it is.
Okay.
And from 1 to 10, how good is it of a
Va bene.
Lithuanian version? Yeah.
Bella ciao.
We didn't change too much. This is a
You know, this song gives me goosebump
yeah.
because this is the song of Partizan, where I was the coach.
Really?
And,
Because Ritas also sing this. Yeah.
and hearing 25,000 people, it's something that I still have goosebump now. So this is Bella
It's
Ciao.
a good song.
Yeah.
It's like you cannot
But
botch.
you know the story of this song or not?
No.
Second World War, partisans, partisan, the people that was fighting the Nazis, this was their song. and is one of the saddest song all time.
Oh, so like a sad, deep meaning,
crying.
Oh, I thought it's a love song.
O partigiano portami via.
Okay, because all I hear is
song.
Bella Ciao, like, hey, Bella.
And not like this. It's a very sad song.
Okay, how do you think Lithuanian version? Is it good? From 1 to 10?
It's, I would say 5.5. You make it too fancy.
Yeah, okay. 5.5.
5.5.
Okay, I'll take it.
That's too easy.
We have Lithuanian for everything.
Italo,
Yeah.
Italo.
Wait, yeah.
I have to correct.
Every Italian song is in Lithuanian. So how do you like this version?
3.5. But you know the story about this song.
Italo Disco?
Italo Disco.
Yeah.
So
I know why they call you Italo Disco.
the story was very funny. So I have a chat with a lot of basketball coaches, commentators in Italy, and I said it was New Year's Eve, and I said, ciao, I'm leaving, I'm going to Kaunas.
Yeah.
And they said, bravo, huh? And one of them said, you won't succeed if you don't make the whole Žalgirio arena sing Italo Disco. Not winning games, Italo Disco. So that was the story behind that.
Nice. So it was like a kind of a joke, and you made it
was
a mission.
challenge.
And you made, made it a challenge. All right.
And my first game was in Jonava, and it was Italo Disco. I said, okay, guys, that's too easy.
I thought your nickname was Italo Disco just before you came here.
No.
No. Okay. Nice. Okay. The third one.
Toto Cutugno, un italiano.
This is embarrassing a little bit.
Sorry. Sorry, man. Come on. This is a 2.1.
Yeah, it's not good.
No.
It's not our best.
No. For sure he had better songs than this, but...
No, this is...
This type?
Yeah. This is not like a very popular, he sings like, regional, like he goes to countryside singing for older people and
2.1.
stuff like that. Yeah, it's not the best version. Okay, but you know the song, yeah. The last one. This is our national treasure. Yeah. So if you don't like this, we're gonna have a problem, you and me.
Okay.
Yeah. He was like, my mother listened to him, my grandmother listened to him, I listened to him.
So we got something serious now.
And this is like his second most popular song ever.
It looks like Shazaz Navur, it looks like. Oh, I see people. He's good.
Yeah. Do you know the song where in Žalgiris matches they play Vėl, švieskime man vėl? This is the most popular song.
Really?
Yeah, this is the same guy.
What's his name?
Stasys Povilaitis. Vėl, švieskime man vėl was made from German folk song. This was made from Italian song. What's the score on this song?
This guy is the Frank Sinatra of
Lithuania. He's Frank Sinatra. It's actually a Frank Sinatra of Lithuania.
Without knowing him, I can say that.
9 point something.
Okay, I would say 8.2, but for you, I make an exception.
Let's
9.5.
make it 9. Let's round it to 9.5. Yeah. Okay, that was a very nice conversation, Coach
I'm glad
Andrea.
you're happy.
Yeah.
Treneris.
I had a very good dinner. I had a very good company. I have a very good chat. I hope our fans liked it, and actually,
and I had a very good time. Thanks to you guys. Martinez was amazing.
Yeah.
I challenged you, and never underestimate the heart of a champion.
Yeah.
That was a champion dinner.
Yeah, Martinas was very excited and a bit scared. He never made an Italian dinner for an Italian person, so everyone has its challenges. I hope you enjoyed the conversation.
Very much.
I hope we meet again at the table.
Next time you come to me and I cook for you the last meal.
I'll take that challenge. Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you very much.
It was very nice. And
that was amazing.
And also, a fun fact, do you know we have the same...
Suit supply.
Suit supply, yeah.
And
Suit supply.
that guy is
very talented. So he dressed
I told him, you are very talented.
Yeah, he actually, fun fact, he agreed to do the show, to dress me, just because he knew you were going to be a guest on the show.
I don't believe you, but let's say that it was a nice try.
We can call him in a loudspeaker. Okay, so thank you, Andrea.
Ačiū.
Ačiū Pauliui Stumbrai ir Suit Supply, kad rengia mane ir Andrea, ir susitiksime kitais kartais. Žiūrėkite paskutinę vakarienę.
Čiau, čiau.
Patiekalus restorane Motyv gamino virtuvės šefas Martynas Meidus. Už Manto Katleriu įvaizdį dėkojame Suit Supply. Laidą Paskutinė vakarienė žiūrėkite sekmadieniais 19:30 per TV3.